so anyway, it's week 10. We're into double digits now. I'm impressed with myself. Happy with myself, actually getting down here. I did all my results stuff, so I did it in yesterday's video as well as the highlight reel and the weekly progress video, and then the pictures are also on Instagram as well. So I did all that already, but again, it's not going as fast as I want it to, but then again, I am doing that by design. Like, I want this gone. And I know how to make it gone. And all I got to do is really just add a little more cardio to my workout. You know, my workout itself is fine. There's nothing wrong with the workout. I could double the workout. You know, I could do everything twice a week, like I did before. I could do 3 or 4 cardios in the evening when I get home, as well. And then I would probably be, I wouldn't say I'd be twice as far along as I am now, but I would be a lot farther along than I am now. But considering I still have to work, I have to clean, laundry, all that other shit, take care of my cats, spend time with my cats so that, you know, they actually get attention. Especially the older one that likes to just sit by himself. He wants attention all the time, but he will not come to you for attention. But you walk by and he'll meow, 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 meow. Especially when I'm getting ready for work, to leave for work. He knows I'm getting ready, and he knows when he gets some playtime. Which for him, playtime was just me kind of just, you know, messing with him, kind of roughhousing him a little bit. You know, the other two, the young ones, they're running around playing with their balls and toys and stuff, so you can hear them in the background. And then I make these upload these videos and stuff. So I have to edit those videos, make sure they're uploaded. I can put together my highlight reels for the week. I don't have to, but I do. And I have a very strong feeling, actually I 100% know that is a lot of what keeps me coming down here and doing this, is making those. Even though nobody's watching them, you know, people are watching them, but no one's like commenting or liking them or anything like that. You know, not a lot. Some people are. You know, that's fine. A couple handful of people every so often showing some support to it. That's great. That's all I care about. I don't need like a million people being like, "Oh my God, you're doing so good!" You know, but I'm not doing phenomenal. You know, I'm not doing a bad job, but I'm not like, you know, not trying to pull sponsors, although I would accept sponsors. And all that other stuff. So I don't judge myself off of how many likes I can get, as a lot of people do. Sometimes people care more about likes than they care about what things actually are and do. Just for an example, I'm not going to go into detail. I'm going to make a video about it later because it's hilarious. Someone posted on Facebook, they shared a science pages meme about arguing with scientists, and that you're wrong if you argue with scientists, and it goes into detail like why scientists aren't wrong, basically, because science isn't truth. Science is finding the truth. I'm like, so the science ends up being wrong because they found it better. I'm like, so basically you're saying that you're wrong if you argue with the scientist, even when the scientist is wrong, because the science is wrong, because the science didn't tell them that they were wrong. And it's basically just like, well, you're a moron. Oh, well, explain to me, elaborate why I'm a moron. You know, I don't got time for it. Okay. So, you know, I break down the meme, and she took it for face value. You know, kind of like people are doing with science nowadays, taking it for face value. Trust the science. when the science is often wrong. Science has been wrong more times than it's been right ever since we started doing science. Not saying I don't believe in science, but the point of the meme is that science can't be wrong. But arguing with a scientist, you're wrong, even when you could be right, and the science will prove you right eventually, but you're not the scientist, so. But the whole thing of science is debating, analyzing, finding points, finding things that are wrong and making it right. So pointing out something that seems to be wrong or could be wrong. Well, you could be wrong. It could be wrong. No, science, it's right. And then 3 weeks later, oh, we have new evidence that shows this. And then you're sitting there like, I said it 2 years ago. I literally said it. I posted it on all these damn shit. I wrote an article about it, you know, on my blog. But I was wrong. But now you're saying I'm right, but I'm still wrong. It's not how science works. Science works by people saying, this might be wrong. You don't have to be a scientist to be, this might be wrong. And what I love about it too is that people, so I'm not going to get into detail, and I get into detail about it, but I just love that just because you have a degree doesn't mean you're smart. It just means you pass the tests. Sometimes the bare minimum. Some of the smartest people don't have degrees in the subjects they're smart about. And some of the dumbest people, most ignorant people, have degrees in those fields. And they just take everything for face value because that's what they're told. It's like a new doctor versus an experienced doctor. New doctor is book smart. The old doctor is real world smart. So while the new doctor's going through, you've watched all these shows, you guys have watched these shows where they basically break that's true. New doctor just entering residency, he's like, okay, I need no, and the new old doctor will push him out of the way like a house. And then boom, this is done better. Doc Hollywood. If you ever watched Doc Hollywood back in the 80s or early 90s with Michael J. Fox playing a doctor who got stuck in a kind of a rut of a town. Kid comes in with stomach pains. And Michael J. Fox is taken up as a doctor, I think because I don't know why. I don't know what happened, exactly what happened. I forget why. But I remember this scene. He has to be the doctor because the old doctor retired. He has to be the doctor, the town doctor, at least while he's there. So Michael J. Fox is freaking out because his kid thinks this kid got appendicitis or something. He's got his life flighted. He's calling, to get to the hospital, and then all the meanwhile, I think the mom calls the old doctor. Old doctor comes in. Stop! No, he just needs to go. News now. Doctor opens up a can of Coke or a Pepsi and gives it to the boy. The boy belches. He goes, better? Oh, much better. And the kid goes home. And it was a very, very hard life lesson, I guess, that it's not always what the book says. Sometimes the experience leads to it. So sometimes experience, and granted, that's what scientists do. But that's the thing. The scientist's job is to question science. That's the whole job of science. So if you are arguing with a scientist because you question the science, you're doing what a scientist does. So that meme is bullshit. Don't argue with the scientist. You're wrong. No, you could be wrong. You very well could be wrong. I'm not saying, I'm not talking about flat Earth versus actual what it is. I'm talking about arguing over other shit that matters. I'm talking about why is this? The new science, especially the new science, when the vaccines came out. Question. Trust the science. I trust the science. Trust the science. And every 3 months something new came out. Well, well, we found we were wrong, but we're supposed to trust it the whole time, when that could be a life-threatening situation by trusting the science when the scientists find that it's wrong. That's the whole point of that meme, is to trust the science. It's just basically to keep you in the right direction. Let the scientists do the science stuff, and you just nod your head and, whatever. I got comments. No, I never wrote an article. No. I'm just making examples. What happens if a scientist is wrong? Well, then the science was wrong, not the scientist. The science is wrong, not the scientist. That's what happens. That was part of what my response was. I'm like, so you can't fault the scientist for being wrong because the science was wrong at the time, and at the time they thought the science was right, so the scientist was right because he was going off the science at the time. Like bloodletting and leeches and all the other shit. They used to think, this is legit, they used to think that flies came from rotting meat. Like, legit. Okay, it wasn't like science, but that was the science they believed, is that flies came from rotting meat, not from anything else. Like, literally, rotting meat created flies. That was it. Until somebody questioned it and said, no, that can't be right. How can something living come from something dead? And then he had to make an experiment and prove that he was right. Now granted, that's one time you trust the science, but then again, they didn't trust the guy arguing with them. What was another one? Bacteria. Nobody believed bacteria. Bacteria existed. So, science is wrong a lot. Let me see here. I don't know if you left or not, but I'm talking to you. I gotta get this tight. There we go. That's better. You wrote an article? No, never wrote an article. Never seen it, I don't think. Earth is flat? No. Earth is not flat. Yes, it's a big ball. I'm rambling. That's what I'm doing. This is what I do before I get down here. If I don't ramble, I don't work out. I don't know what it is. I gotta get myself feeling stupid enough that I'm not working out to start working out. So basically, I'm like, I'm just do. Fuck this! I need to shut up and do my workout. But I'm gonna post it later. I'm gonna make a video about it later with screenshots and everything. Obviously, I will black out her name and any information that relates to her. Because I'm not an asshole, and that's the right thing to do. However, I will post the comments because it's hilarious. My detailed, very descriptive, very intelligent-ish comments versus her, you're a moron. I don't give a fuck. I don't got time for this. I'm like, okay, whatever. Funny thing is, she has a degree, I don't know what it's in, but she went to college and I have a GED. Obviously I look like the moron versus her because she went to college, yet she can't back up her claim that I'm the moron because I analyzed a meme a different way than she did. That was my thing. Well, care to enlighten me? How did you read, what did I read into wrong here? What makes me a moron for the way that I took this? What is it? What am I supposed to get out of this meme? She's like, I don't give a fuck what you think. Okay. You post a meme about arguing and debating with scientists, and I kind of argue and debate what the meme says, and then you can't back up your claim that the meme is just correct at face value. So yeah. I just find it funny. I get a real kick out of out of ignorance. I hate it, but I get a kick out of it. Especially when that ignorance, you act like you're smart, and then you can't prove why you think you're smart. I'm smarter than I look, but I'm not as smart as sometimes I like to think I am. But it's one thing I always kick myself for. I am extremely intelligent. I have a high intelligence. I've never done an actual, what's it called? You see how stupid I am? IQ test. But I know from the grades that I got in school, I could not turn, I got bad grades. However, like it's on homework and overall, because I never turned in my homework because I didn't want to do it. Yet I aced almost every test that I took. I don't remember what my SAT scores were. It was like 26 fucking years ago, something like that. God damn, that was 26 years ago. I've taken some of those fake IQ tests, and I'm always super high. There's a couple things that I don't understand, some of those correlation things they do, but I didn't go to college, you know, probably should have, but going to college isn't being shit. A lot of people go to college and don't get into the fields that they got degrees for, and ones that do, some of them shouldn't be in the fields that they got degrees for. So, you ever been to a doctor's office and been like, what the fuck are you doing here? Some people shouldn't be doing the jobs that they do. Some people should be doing better jobs than they do. You know, just unfortunately, that's the way the world works. So, a box of crayons. Well, I don't know you. I can't say that I'm actually smarter than you are. So, as far as life goes, I'm broke. I'm 44 years old. I'm renting a house, and I do DoorDash for a living. So I can't say I'm 100% that smart, but intelligence-wise, I would say I'm smart. But as far as life goes, I haven't figured that out yet. So. Anyway, I think that's my cue. I think I finally hit my cue. All right, so back to what we're down here for. I do this every time. I've been up since 7:30. I woke up a half hour before my alarm, and I'm sitting there like I slept through my alarm. I'm like, oh, I'm just laying there. I'm like, how did I sleep? I'm like, did they go off? Because I got 8:15 and 8:45 they go off. And like, I thought I remember turning it off, but I'm like, oh, I'm just laying there. I'm like, and I'm looking, kind of look over at the curtain. I'm like, yeah, there's light shining there. I'm like, I slept through my alarm. It's probably like 10 o'clock. I looked at my phone at 7:30. I'm like, fucker. Then I couldn't fall back asleep because as soon as I got up, I had two cats like right here. And I'm like, they just wanted attention, so I pet them and played on my phone while I was petting them. And then I was like, nah, now it's too late to go back to sleep. So I just uploaded my stuff to Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook yesterday. My highlight reel, everything up, the last two videos that I posted on TikTok, I uploaded to other sites. So, all right, so let's get back into this. I woke up at 4 realizing I left my phone in my bathroom. Yeah, I've done that before. So, well, first things first, I switched the bricks on that cable from yesterday. I was bitching about the new cable I bought off of Amazon. I switched the cable on the brick, or switched the cable to a different brick, the one I was using up right over here for Twitch. However, that brick is working fine with this. Maybe it's because that's an old brick. It's from like an old HTC phone. So, that tells you right there. It's old. So I switched with the USB-C cable into a newer brick, and then I put the micro cable for the Note 4 into the older brick, and everything seems to be working fine now. So maybe it was a brick. I don't know. So yeah, that being said, it is week 10, so we're in double digits on the week. We are going into the third month of my program, which will also coincide. The ending of the third month will also be the ending of the second segment, the 2 of 15 segment. We have 3 weeks left to work out, and then 1 recovery week, and then after that we go into the 3 of 10. Did I say that right? 2 of 15. 2 of 15 segment now, 3 of 10 then. So yeah, we're kind of halfway through this segment, so to speak, halfway through, because we got 3 weeks down, 3 weeks of working out, then a recovery week. I think so far it's actually going pretty good. Again, like I said, I want things to go faster, because it used to go faster, and a couple reasons for that. One, I was younger, 8 years ago, and 2, I was doing a lot more. So this time I want to make sure I make sure that I make sure I have time to do it, without taking up too much of the rest of my day. So I can upload those videos at any time. Live streaming is what keeps me coming down here, even though I barely have viewers on here. But doing this whole setup routine with getting everything down here and up and going and all this kind of keeps me coming down here. So I'm kind of glad I did this. I can upload the videos. The first 3 weeks of videos I didn't upload until after the 3 weeks was up. I started going through them after that. I don't want to get that far behind again because it's not fun. But I can do that. I can make my highlight reels later. I can post my pictures to Instagram later, because I posted all the pictures on Insta. The first 6 weeks or so, I have posted all at once on Instagram. I've been pretty much consistent on TikTok, doing everything weekly as I should. Once I started posting to Instagram, I was posting to TikTok or Facebook and Twitter as well. So all that extra stuff I can do when I have time. I just want to make sure I have a routine down that I can just make sure I have time to come down here and do it, whether that's going to be in the morning or in the evening or in the afternoon or whenever. So I'm not taking too much time. Now, part of the problem is I stand here and talk way too long before and sometimes after. And I've gotten better about talking in between week 10, week 0. I work out on the weekends. No, I'm still working out. So I've been consistent 9 weeks in a row, 7 days a week, being down here live streaming everything. 7th day, Sunday is my rest day, which is I just do a full body stretch. I just pick random full body stretches off of YouTube and follow along with those. Although I'm not always happy with them. Some parts they hit great, some parts they don't. Sometimes they say full body and they're not actually full body. Sometimes they go through them too quickly. Sometimes they go through them too slow and miss things. So, but DVD player turned off. So, but yeah. Week 10, third month, end of the segment, last part of the segment. Yeah, I think that's all I need to go over. Today is chest, shoulders, and triceps, or as it says on your screen, chest, delts, and triceps. That's shoulders actually, because this isn't your shoulder. So we hit obviously the chest, the shoulders, the traps, and then the triceps. So it's kind of all the connected area up here. We do regular bench presses, dumbbell flies, and an incline chest press today. Shoulders, we do the military press, side lateral raises, bent over rear arm raises this way, and then shoulder shrugs for the traps. Tricep kickbacks, skull crushers, and close grip push downs on the lat machine there. Cable machine there. That is today's workout. Warm up. Warm up / cardio. This is a 30-minute one, roughly. It's like 27 minutes or something like that. Is the fat burning cardio from Hip Hop Abs, and I'll be doing the Hip Hop Abs for the next 3 weeks, and then 4 weeks technically, and then we're going to switch over to back over to the Turbo Jams for the warm up cardio segments of the workout. So somebody's mowing their lawn. Which, if it didn't rain yesterday, that's one thing I can't stand, mowing the lawn. I cannot stand mowing the lawn after it rained. All that shit gets caught up in the fucking blades and in the bagger. And you only get like 2 passes before you gotta clean the back, because it's just heavy. It sits at the bottom. It doesn't like shoot to the back of the back. But I think by the time I get out there, it should be warm enough. It only rained for a couple hours, but it rained pretty hard yesterday. But the grass is still short, so it should dry out pretty well. I don't know. I got to put a couple bags, 2 more bags of mulch down in the back that I finally got time to do. So there's extra cardio for me today. And get all that done today before my son comes over tonight. Comes over early enough, we could probably watch the original Top Gun and go see Maverick. I would be fine seeing Maverick without rewatching the movie, but I think he's only seen it once a long time ago. So I've seen it multiple times, but I kind of want to watch it before I go. You know, because it's been a while since I've watched it. You should listen to me. I do listen to music while I work out. Unfortunately, the music kind of just fills the background, and I kind of drown it out. Because I'm live streaming, I cannot legit have the music I want to play. I cannot play. I know a lot of people do it. They'll play copyrighted music, which my whole workout playlist is copyrighted music. However, on YouTube, like if I'm recording over here on a camcorder in the corner. Yeah, I got a camcorder in the corner recording this, and those are the videos I edit and put to YouTube. If I was just recording for YouTube, YouTube would just put ads on the video, and I'd be fine. However, the live streams, they can't put ads on the video. They can't track everything because it's live streaming. So all they do is they shut you down. So if they catch you, they'll shut you down. I have Twitch, Instagram, and obviously TikTok, where you're talking to me on. So if somebody reports it, or if they catch it, I know a lot of them have the what they call DCMs or something, digital copyright media. They have that able to catch those, and they'll shut you down. And since live streaming is the reason why is what's keeping me come down here every day, I don't want to lose that option. I can record it, but recording it, they're like, oh, I can do it whenever. But I miss a day, well, I can just do it the next day and just say it was that day. Live streaming kind of keeps me accountable, so I don't want to do anything to screw that up. Even though I'm doing these copyrighted videos, you're not seeing them. And I did have an issue with my recorded videos. I started doing this a couple years ago, and all I was doing was recording it before I hurt my elbow. I did about a month and a half, and I fucked up my elbow. But I was recording them, and I was posting them to YouTube, and I was editing everything. I even put the name of the songs that were on there that was playing, even though YouTube catches it all and puts it in the description. It puts ads on the video. But the warm-up videos, which like now, I get no copyright claim issues with them. However, when I did the P90X stretch, my first week, the first stretch I did on the first week, I used the P90X stretch. And all you can do is hear it, because you can't see the TV over here, so you can't see it. But YouTube caught that and said, your video's been blocked, copyright claimed, Beachbody, P90X X stretch. It said exactly what it was. I'm like, okay, so I muted the video and reposted it with just music in the background, YouTube audio library in the background. So it was fine. The next week I used Turbo Fire, which is kind of the Turbo Jam series, their stretch video, and did the exact same thing. However, every Turbo Jam video and every Hip Hop Abs video that I use, there's no copyright claim. I'm assuming these were made before all that digital media copyright shit came out. So they're not catching it. But there was one, like, you know what, it's kind of goofy for me to make these videos of me doing these cardio workouts without the people being able to see it too. So I inlaid the video. I made sure it was timed perfectly with what I was doing on there, so I inlaid the video on there. So it matched perfectly with me doing the exercises, and immediately copyright claim with the video on there. So I was like, okay, so don't post it with the video. So I don't think there's an issue with the audio on these older ones, because these are older videos. They're probably at least 15 years old or so. But yeah, I don't want to risk losing my live streams. Even though, like I said, I don't have a lot of viewers all the time, so I don't want to play my music. You know, I'm very tempted some days to do it too, because there's days I'm just like, I'm just tired, and this shit's not motivating me. But it does fill the background, and I do have workout type music that kind of goes along with the workout playlist that I have, so it kind of fits along with the same stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to be legit and not, you know, I'm an artist. I write music. I've written music. I'm not like a professional at anything. And I used to want to be like a songwriter, singer-songwriter, but I can't sing for shit. I can carry a tune at karaoke sometimes, but that's about it. But I've written a good handful of songs, and I think they're pretty good songs. So I understand the whole purpose of the copyright, not infringing upon it, and getting paid for your work. I went through, and for some reason I looked something up, somebody up that I drew a picture of like years ago, and I was scrolling through their Instagram and the tagged photos to see where my photo was back there. To see, it's kind of cool seeing, you know, it on their page, even though it was just there because you tagged them. But I scrolled through and I found my drawing. I'm like, oh, there it is. I clicked on it. It wasn't my post. It wasn't my post at all. I wasn't tagged in it. The person that I drew liked the picture, and the person who posted it commented, "Thank you so much for liking my drawing." I'm like, fuck you. I'm like, this is my drawing. Please tag me in it. I'm like, it's, granted, that was posted like 8 years ago, actually. It was 2014 when they posted theirs, and that account hasn't had anything posted to it in 8 years. But just kind of pissed me off like 8 years later that somebody actually posted my photo, or my drawing, and didn't actually take credit for it, but didn't make sure credit was paid to it, because like when the person that I drew liked the picture, said please thank you for liking my picture, which kind of implies that they drew it. So I don't want to infringe on copyrights and stuff like that. So like I said, if I was just recording for YouTube, then yes, I would definitely play my workout playlist on Spotify. But since I'm live streaming, I don't want to do that. So, but yeah, I do have music in the background, a bunch of stuff, bunch of Creative Commons music I pulled off the YouTube library, audio library, so there's no copyright infringing on there at all. It is more along the lines of sounding like heavier rock, kind of like rap background tracks and things like that. So it's similar to what my workout playlist is. Although there is some extra motivation when you actually hear the lyrics of the songs that you like kick in, you know. So just refilling my water. But yeah, I'm tempted a lot to just turn on my playlist and see what happens, because I see a lot. I've scrolled through a lot of lives and people are playing actual real music in the background. But I know Twitch is kind of known for catching that real quickly. Real quickly, is that right? Real quick, catching that quickly. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna start it. So, glass is off. And that back on. It's 10:35. Talk too much. I talk too much. I worry me to death. Talk too much. It's a guy's name. You talk too much. You worry much. It starts with a P. His first name starts with a P. Not Peter. I don't think my Google will work down here. I think I tried that. Hey Google. Okay Google. Okay Google. Not gonna work. Okay. Can't remember his name. I swear it starts with a P. It's an old 50s song. Anyway. Turn it back up because I turned it down because YouTube's like 1,000 times louder. Okay. This is not the right video. I forgot this one has.
Hi, how's it going? My name is Sean T. Welcome to Hip Hop Ads. Today, I'm going to show you my secret to flat abs. And guess what? There are no crunches.
I'm still amazed nobody knew he was gay when he got married. But then again, most people watching Insanity, not these videos.
Your super tracker can automatically track.
Again, I'm not complaining. It's just so glaringly obvious. This DVD has the intro on how to do the moves and stuff properly. And I just all that time talking, I could have adjusted this.
All you need to get hip hop ads all day long.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Sean T. Welcome to Hip Hop Ads. Are you ready for a good workout that's going to sculpt those abdominals and make you feel real good with me, Sean T? And you know what? You came to the right place and we're going to get it together. So here we go. In 5, step side to side. Yeah. Now listen, I got Tanya over here to my left. She's amazing, but she's going to modify everything for you so that you got it. Step clap right here, okay? So hit it down. Come on. You got it? Good. Come on. Give me 4 more here. Go 5 and 6 it. Keep the abs tight. Look, punch it out again now. Without me doing hip-hop abs, I just want you to remember that you have to keep everything tight. Whatever you do, get good at. So you know what? Just side to side with a tight something. Y'all, come on. Say hi to my friends. Say what's up, y'all. Yeah. So here we go, right here. Punch it out, right, left again. Now, what I'm going to do right here, bring your arms up. We're going to go into the pump, right? We're going to use our tilt-up type method right here. Pump it up, let's go, pump two, pump it. Now look, as you pump, tilt-up type, shoulders are over, hips coming over, and you type it right here, ready? Step side to side, right here. Ah, yeah, you got it? Good, now we're stepping out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this into a big slide, but you can play with tiny if you want. Here we go, come on, hit, push, go, come on. You got it? Give me 4 more. Go 4 and 3. Now look, pump it out, right here, pump. Push, you got it. Here we go. Left side to side, right here. Push out. Go, go. Hit, hit. Do it again. Come on. Hit it out. You got it. Ready? Pump, pump right here. Pump in. Here. You got it. Hit. Give me here. Move it up. Let's go. Tighten up the core. Go back here. Work it out. Are you here with me? You got it. Now listen, I need you to come up again, but this time, cut your hands up high and speed your core down low. Come on, kiss it and get it. Ready? Watch it out right here. Now, are you good, man? You got everything good. You got to keep it sharp. There's 4 more. And 4 and 3. Shake it back to the side. Let's go. Come on. Push. Ah. As you do this, your abs are working. Come on, push. You got it? Here we go. Walk to me and pump. Come on. Clacking up, clap high. Go back, do it again, y'all. Hit it. Oh, we're feeling good. Step side to side. Come on, go. You're doing a great job. I can feel it. So pump to me right here. Work, work, clap up. Look, do it again. Come on. Hit it out. Hit it out. Come on. Ready? Pump to me right here. Let's go. Work it. Go back. Ha. Do it again, y'all. Hit it out. Come on. Go. Pump to me, come on, push, go back, come on, hit. How about one more time? One more time. Go hit and hit. Come on, pump to me here. Push, come back right here. Look, watch wide right here. Come on, hit it. Now, tonight we're going to do some lunges to work those legs. Stretch them out, okay? So here we go. Knee over ankle, 2 and 2, right and left, right, right, and left, and right. Tighten up the stomach. 4 and 3. Now, this time let's hold it just a little bit longer inside. Hold to other side. Let's go. Hold. How about we do it again? Hit it. One more time. Hit. Hold it down right here. Hold. 4, 5, and 6. Stretch that hamstring. Got it? Look. Open up the hips here. Open up here. Ah, that's really good. Bring your hands to your knees. Do a little more. Contract the knees. So arch your back up. Back up the stomach. Okay? So exhale. And out. And hit. Now roll up here. Go hit. Hit. Good. Take a deep breath in. Hit. And exhale down. Good. Let's stay here. Just take a deep breath. Exhale, tighten the core. Do it again. Let's do it a couple more times that you really feel it. You hear the slightly bend. Keep it going. Come on. This. Exhale down. How about one more time? We got one more in this. And lift. Here we go. Right here. Punch it right and left. Come on. Push. Here we go. Are you good? You feeling good? Okay. Now we're going to go into something called the basic counts in a second. What that is bring your feet together and we're going to use our tilt-up tight method to work it out. Are we good? Here we go. Here we go. And 4 and 3. Here we go. Now, bounce it out right here. Push it. Now, tighten up. Push. And go. Come on. And hit. And go. Look, I'm still tucked tight. My shoulders are over and my hips are under and I'm digging through and I'm tightening up my core. Here we go. Let's go start to pump it up. Ready? Right foot, step out and get it. Keep the same movement down. 4 more here. Hit 5. Bring your left foot together and hit. As you're doing this, tighten up the core. Ready? Left foot back out here. Now take your shoulders over. Still tuck tight. Bring your right foot together. Hit. Push. We got that? Look, let's go 4 counts. You step it up. 4, 3, and bring it together. Hit, hit. Do it again right here. 6, tuck, tuck, bring it together. Hit. How about we do that again? Do it again. Come on. Push. Use it together. Hit. One more time right here. Now listen, what we're gonna do is bring our hands to our shoulders because we're gonna pump it through this time. Hit, under here. Go. How about we do it again? 4, 3, and come down. Are you contracting that stomach? Come on, hit. Contract the abs. Tighten them up. Do it again right here. Now this time, what we're gonna do is take it 2 and 2, 2 and 2. You got 1, take it up, push here. 1, 2, and again, you got it? Hit. You gotta tighten up the core and go 4 more. Come on, you got it. You look good. You feel good. You get abs. Come on, go. Here we go. Now, let's go tempo on your way. Up, down. 1 and 2. Single steps here. Tighten up. Go. Come on, take it in. Work. How we feeling, y'all? Are you dancing for me? Are you getting those abs? Well, give me 4 more. 4. Tighten up. Ready? Watch it out. Right, left. Good job. Now listen. Pump up. All we gotta remember that we do it all the time. This run and get you that nice core, okay? Keep it moving. Now here, we're going to do something called the party now. March wide here, okay? Go 4. Same position, but bounce 2 and 2. Right here, look. 2 and 2. Right and left. Now as we do this, again, we're still using the tilt tuck tighten method because my hips are coming under and my shoulders are coming over and I'm down and hit. But you know what? If it's the party bounce, we gotta add something to this, don't we, y'all? Now, start to bring your arms up here. Good, push on the side. 2 and 2. My shoulders are coming up. All right, my elbows are coming up. My shoulders are coming over. My hips are tucking under. And I'm breathing. And I'm going. And I'm making me some ass. Can we move on? All right, listen, here we go. Now, give me 2 to the side. Left and step together. And other side, go. Now, when I come together, it's kind of like I'm doing that basic bounce thing with my knees together. And I'm doing that tilt tuck tighten thing. Do you feel me? You got it. But I want you to have fun with it and go. But keep those abs moving. Now, adding on my elbow. Go ahead. Take the right arm up. Push. Work in. See that? Now this is how you get to the dance floor like this. Hey. Go. Come on. 4 more. Dig and dig. Hit. Do it again. You ready? Now stay with Tanya here if you want to stay low. But if you can go up, come with me. We're going to jump through it. Push. Now it's a little high impact. So you can stay with time if you need to, but if not, just groove with me. Come on. Work. Over here. Good. Push down. Do it again. Right here. Work. Now what we're going to do here, walk forward to the right. Walk out. Walk. Now, yeah, other side. Now what we're doing here, this is just your time to be like, I'm cute, and I'm working out, and guess what? I'm doing some abs. Yeah. I ain't going to show you too much now, but here we go. Now, this is called the walking shake. You know why? Because you can walk from 4 here, hit the other side. Work it out. Shake it out. Other side. Go ahead. Now stop. Look. Hey. I'm going to do something with it, but I want you to have fun here. Look. Get out. Push. One more time. Go. Push down. What we do here, walk to the other side. Now, take the arms into the basic bounce position. Push down. 1. Other side. Come on. Hit it. You got it? Feel it. Tilt tuck tight. Do it again. Work. How we doing, y'all? Hey, y'all grooving. And do it again. We just groove it. Ready? Now, if you want, you can put your hands to your knees and make it look cute and still use your abs like this. Look. Ooh. Yeah, go. Hit. But I'm going to stay up because I still want to work here. But you can make it fun how you want. Do it again, right? Now push. Good. One more time, right here. Now listen, we're going to go back into the pump it up. The slow one. 2 and 2. Let's go. Look. Pump it up, y'all. Tighten up the core, y'all. So you got it? You can feel it? Come on. Tighten up and push. Come on. You got to groove and have fun with it. And live and go with me. Come on. Hit. Are you ready? Let's go. Tempo. Let's push. Let's push. Hit it. Work out, y'all. Now you got it. Now you did. Come on. And live and push. And go. Come on. Give me 8 more. Come on. Shoulders over. You feel it, don't you? Come on. Work those chords. Work those abs. Here we go. Ready? White bounce right here. Bounce it up. Go. Hit it up. 2 and 2. Up. Press down. What? Hey. Go. Come on. Give me 4 more. You got to tighten up. Keep it in the air. Yeah. Hey. You got it. Good. Walk the shape for me. Walk it out. Go. Cool. Do it again, y'all. Hey. Now, you know what? I know you better be walking like you got some attitude like this. Yeah. Or if you want, you can walk like this. Hey, I like that. Now, here we go. Hey, do it again, y'all. Come on, push. Break it out. You got it. Do it again. Work. Now, we're going to pump it up. Tempo this time. Ready? Let's go. Tighten up. Tighten up. Now, push. Keep going. Hit. Are you ready? Party now. Number 42 here. Throw it up in the air. Work it out. Dig it down. Say yeah, y'all. Come on. Ready? Walk it out right here. Walk. Yeah. And do it again. Work. You got it? Oh. I think some of my friends are going for it. Yeah. Do it again. Come on. Work. Here we go. Hit. Watch it right and left right here. Groove. Yeah. All right. We just got that shaking, but you know what? We're going to go into something called the roll down. The key part is we'll keep those abs nice and tight. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 abs here. Come on. Let's go. And 5. Are you ready to run to a little grapevine? Or step to the right with the leg behind. Look. Oh, and groove. Yeah. You see that now? I think you know how to do a grapevine by now, but look. I want you to move it high, have a little fun with it. Find your own flavor, but keep the abs nice and strong. Now, what I need you to do right here, bring your arms up here. Look, just spread the press down. Look, press, press, just keep it press. And down, just stay down here. Look, and go over. Come on, you got it? You feel that? Keep going. Come on, 4 more. Go, hit, and 3. Now, we're going to go into the roll down now. Here we go. Keep the tilts up tighter. Keep it going. Look, go on to the right. OB, work. Work the OB here. See? Feel it, tighten up as you go. And exhale on the floor. Look, flow, hit, down, push. You can look at it. Come on. You got that? Step side to side right here. Come on. Yeah, just groove now. Just have fun. Come on. I wish I was there with you grooving, but I am. Come right here. Come on. Keep it going. I'm good. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to go back into the throw down. Are you ready? Let's go. Throw down. Come on. Come on, push. Now once you get used to it, and you can groove in, you gotta go for it. Are y'all going for it? Push down, come on. Keep breathing. 4 more, come on. Here we go. Now, tighten up the abs, step side to side. Keep it tight. Look, even when we step side to side, look, my abs are still tight. I'm grooving. Good. I'm just here. Still nice and tight. Come on, step, push. Are you ready? Now, we're going to go into something called pec support. So what I need you to do is bring your arms up so you bring your shoulders forward like this. Now, when you're here, lift your hips. Jim's here. Feel tight. I'm here, okay? You got this? Come on now. Here we go. 4 more right here. Now your arms are going to go little, big. Here we go. Pec support right here. Push. Press. Work. Dig. Now, when you get into it, you can really dance it out. And go for it. Come on, push. You got it. Dig. Give me 4 more. 4 and 3. Ready? Go down right here. Got it. Come on. Hit it in. Push. You good? Work it out. Come on. 4 more. Come on. Tighten up. Hip hop has full effect, y'all. Feel the sweat. Here we go. Right here. Press the floor. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, you got it. Come on. So quite tight, go again, little big. Come on, move, shoulders over. Are you feeling it, y'all? Come on, get it, get it. 4 more, 4, 3, step side to side, look. Now, take the cookie high. Now we're gonna go into something called the night view. You know why? Because it's good for those obliques. Get in. Come on, come on. Come on, take me back to the club in the 70s. I want you to go in there. Here we go. 4 and 3. Step the edge arm up here. Then drop. Those good. Drop. And drop. Tighten up. Come on. Let's go. Group in. Now, just keep it. It's working this arm over here. See? I'm pulling in. Drop. Every time arm goes down, it's not a waste of a move. It's a fun move with a purpose. Stay with Tanya or come with me. Come on. 1. Yeah, this is my song! Oh my God! I love this song! Come on! Come on, come on, come on! Here. Go down right here. Let's go. Come on. And groove. Put it out, y'all. Oh, this is my I'm sorry. You know what? Y'all gotta work with me. Come on. Y'all, give me 4 more here. Go 4 and 3. Ready? Press the floor. Just like that, y'all. Come on. Push and move. Go, see 4 more. Now, go into the 19 group. Ready? Let's go. 19 group. Push. Come on. Bring it up. Push. All and over. Feel it. Come on. I'm right here. Bring it in. Come on. Go. Push down. Are you good? Are you good? You feel me? Now here we go. Listen up. Go into the throw down. Right here. Throw down. Come on. Tighten up. Yeah, you got it. You feel it? Come on. Work it. See how I'm stroking over? Come on, add in. Here we go. Come on. Push. Let's do it. Press the floor right here. Come on. Oh. Move. Come on. Go. 4 and 3. Ready? Give me the 19. 19. Push. Hit. Hit. Go. Come on. Move in. Tighten up the abs. Here we go. Throw down. Right here. Throw down. Push. Work it out. Push. Do it again, y'all. Push. You know what? Press the floor right here. Come on. Press. Press. Hit. Do it again. Come on. Hit. Y'all ready for the 19, man? 19 for go. Tighten up. Move it up. Go. Come on. Hit. And hit. Come on. Give me 8 more of these. Come on. Go. Tighten up. Move. You got it. I know you. I know the little bit of work. Tighten it. That's it. Push, right? Watch it right and left. Alright, here we go. I'm not going to play too much. Now here we go. We're running some upper. Really for the upper back and abs, bring the whole core together. So here we go. Take the heel up and back right here. Push it back. See? Right heel up and back. And you can stay here. Now once you get it, you can get a little pump. Keep it here. And you're going to feel a little bit like that spot. Because that knee is slightly bent, okay? It's 4. When you put them up, tighten up the core. Sit outside. Oh. Now, you can either come here with the function in, or you can come here with the function. As long as those abs are tight. Come on, good. But I'd rather this function because I know you're going for it. Come on, go 4 and 2. Ready? Switch it up. Other side, go. 4, 3. Keep going. Come on. 4 and 3. Ready? Switch it up. Other side. Let it go. Come on. Tighten up. Push. We're just building. It's going to get really crazy in a second. Here we go. Right here. Ready? Switch it up again. Come on. Come on. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Switch it up. Come on. Tighten up the core some more. Switch it up. Come on. Got it. You with me? You with me, y'all? Yeah. Other side. Right here. Come on. Tighten. Down here. Now, on 4 count. Right here. So we got 1, 2. Switch it up. Come on. 1, 2. Switch it up. Go. 4. Hands up, y'all. Push. I'll be good. Come on. Hit. Push. Do it again. Come on. Hit. Are you ready for the real thing? Up, back. Let's go. Single. Oh, push down. In. My arms coming back. When my arms come in, I tighten up. I'm tightening the whole time. Keep going. Can we feel that? Come on, y'all. Fuck it out for me. Groove, groove, groove. I'll be 4 and 3 now. Bring your arms up high and work that back. Come on. Push. Oh, come on. Groove. You're in. Come on. Funky. Now, I tell you, this move, you ready, buddy? You can just walk out there and like, what's up, y'all? I'm here. So we can go. Are you ready? Hit. Here we go. Right here. Watch it. Right and left. No. We want to set this up, okay? What we're going to do, we're going to set this up. We're going to take a little combination. So you can groove and have a good time with it. Are you ready? Push. Now, first we got to learn what's called to get bitch. Plant the feet. Right hand goes behind the back. So look. Back. Front. Hit. Squeeze together. Like you back together. Don't really. Arms in. Squeeze. Hold me. Take it back. Like put it in your pocket. Bend your shoulders over. Come down. And what we're doing, so every time we move our hands and our body, we're still subtechnic. We go. Down. 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 Hit. Squeeze. Tighten up your core. Wait, how about we do that one more time? We're going in, okay? And what we're about to do is go tempo, and you gotta get. Are you guys ready to go for it? Ready? Work it out, tilt up, tight and go. And push, come on. Tighten, like that, do it again, work. Do you got it, y'all? Come on, push. And do it again, come on, tighten up those abdominals. Come on, go. Hit, push, you know what? Let's keep on going, get it. Ooh, oh, hit it. Do it again, come on, punch it. Hit, get hit. Come on, go, hit, One more time, down here. We go. Side, no, yeah. All right, how we good? Now, what we're about to do is I'm going to do something called a roll out, okay? We're going to take our arms and move a little bit. Just grab your breath for a second. Are you ready? Here we go right here. Tap that foot behind, and here we go. That's all right, when you roll to the right, look. Just take it back. Now, what this is doing is just tighten up your abs and your abdominals, and most of all, your obliques. Every time I go to the side, I'm getting it down. Tighten up. Kick it down. Come on. Here we go. Now, you can stay retired, but we're about to do this real roll out. Big time here. Come on. Push. Work in. Push. How you feeling, y'all? Groove. Now, once you get really into it, you can really give it. Work it out. Come on, groove. Go. Come on. 4, 3. You know what? March it out with me right here. Now, march it out. We're going to go now. We're going to go from the upright to the get busy to the roll out, okay? But you got to keep moving and going for it. Are you ready to go? Do you feel it, y'all? Let's go. Remember upright, up and back, inside. Heel, arms down. Come on, go. Push. Come on, cool. Go. Give me 4 more. You got it. Work it out. Ready? Arms up high. Take it wide. Cool. Push it down. Tighten. Oh, high. Cool. You ready, y'all? Get busy with me. Come on, push. Oh, move back. Push. Right, yeah, come on, move. You got it. Come on, dig through. Dig it out. Come on. Squeeze those abs. Are you good? What? Hip hop out, y'all. This is it right here. Let's go right here. Roll out. Come on, roll out. Oh, come on. Move it out. Make it work for you. Come on. I feel good. My abs feels good. Obliques. Push. Come on. 4 more. 4, 3. March it right and left. Y'all work. Oh yeah. How you feeling? You feel good? We have 1 hip hop abs. 2 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, y'all. You feeling good? We're gonna go into something called the kick in. We're gonna start slow with the right heel, ready? Right heel goes up. So look. Heel comes back, other side. Tighten up. Right knee comes up, then left, then right, and down. Let's do it again. You ready to do it? Heel. Tighten up. Do it again. Other side. Right knee, then left knee, then right, and down. Let's add some arms in which you're going to cross. Over to tighten more with the tilt tuck tight. Arms down, knees up. Push. And here. Clap it up. Again. Ready? Come on. Push. And back. Go. Hit. Arms down, knees up. Tighten. Push. This time, I want you to kick it out high. Look. So kick. Come back. Oh, absolute engagement knee. Push. And hit. Tighten up. You got that again. Come on. Push. And back. You know what? You know it's time for knees up and to go. Tempo. Let's hit it. Go. Kick. Tighten. Knee up. Push. Clap it out. Let's go. Push. You got it? Knee up. Hit. Clap it out. Come on. Hit. And hit. Come on. Dig. Clap it up. 1 more time. Come on. Hit. You got it? Now, stay here behind you or come up with it. Go. Push. Work. Knees up. Dig. Clap it out. Go. Hit. Push. Come on. Knees up. Dig. Get out. Again. Come on. Got it? Work out. Dig. Push. 1 more time. Hey. Here we go. Right here. Walk right. Foot forward. Go. Push. Other side. I told you when you walk, it's your time to just dig, keep your stomach nice and tight. Feel good? Now listen, we're gonna go into something called the freak. What we gotta do first, we just walk, bring our shoulders forward, feet together, look. Hit, see, feel it tuck tight, again, push down, hit coming up, groove in, come on. You gotta learn this, y'all, push out. Now what's gonna happen? Right arm comes to the right side. Left arm forward. And just look. Freak. Go. Freak. Come on. Dig in. You got it. Hit. Keep it going right here. 4 more. 4. Tighten up the abs. Real good though. Come on. And hit. Now, here we go. Arms right in back. Look. Here. Go. Hit. Work. Do it, y'all. Come on. Hit. Ha. Ha. Can I get 4 more? Here. Push. Now, you can stay the same, or you can come with me. Stay the time, you'll come with me. Arms down again. Bring your hips back. So look. Clap. Go. Work. Hit. Did. Tighten up. Back ab work. Push it up. Work in. Tighten up. Go forward. Hit. You got that? March to my left right here. Hey. Yeah. Feeling good now. We're going to go into a little combo, okay? We're going to start with the kidney. Remember, you can stay down and time you. And then we go right into the free. You ready? Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6. Kick it out. Go. Work. Knees up. Tighten up. Grab it again. Go. Push it. Knees up. Bring arms out. Go. Breathe. Other side. Go. Work. Do it again. Come on. Hit. Ready? Arms. Forward and back. Let's go. Push. Dig. Come on. Get it. Get it. So tighten y'all. Go. Push. Now out back. Go. Pump it up. Pump it up. Go. Pump it up. Hit. Again. Work. Hit. Hit. Boom, 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 boom. March it out. Yeah. Now, get on backward. Even if you want to put it fast, feel it works really good now. We're going to do it again, okay? Are you ready? I'm going to count you down. Here we go. In. 5, 6, let's go. 5, 6. Kick it out. Push. Oh, I love it. Do it again. Go. Push it. Come on. Now. Breathe it out. Arms out. Go. Straight. Sit. Work. Do it again. Come on. Dig. You got it. Here. Arms. Forward and back. Let's go. In. Push. Tuck it under. Push. Now, arms out. Hips back. That's it right here. Pump, 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 pump. Pump, pump. Work it out, y'all. Yeah. 1, 2, right in there. I'm feeling good. Oh my goodness, you are amazing. Now, keep it moving. We're going to cool down. Keep it going, okay? Cool down is really good for your life. Here we go. In. 4.
I'm like zoned out.
Watch right. Now, plant your feet. Take a deep breath and look.
Okay, that's that. Zoning out, I was thinking about the intervals that I'm going to need to do in the next segment, the 3 to 10 and the 5 to 6, because you need longer rest times in between sets, and it seems kind of like a waste of your time to sit there and just rest when you can do interval training, some mild cardio in between. It's part of the reason why I bought these egg timers, so I could time myself for about a minute, minute and a half, something like that. Then I was thinking, I'm like, I could take those Turbo Jam videos, because they have those sections called Turbo, where they go for they go harder than they do in the rest of the video. About a minute to a minute and a half. And that would be the perfect timing. There is one video, they're not fat burning cardio, that's the one I just did on Hip Hop Abs. It's Fat Blaster, Turbo Jam Fat Blaster, where the whole routine is the turbos, but they do them slow at first, and then they do a turbo. And they do it slow, then they do the turbo. Thinking about taking those in my video editor and just taking all the turbos they do and putting it onto its own DVD. And then when I get up after my first set, like I do my 3 sets, my first set of 10, then I just hit play on the DVD player. Then I do 1 minute of those. However, now that I'm thinking about that a little more, that might take up a lot of, depending on which turbo it is. I know that you don't really move around a lot of space when doing those things. So I guess I could, if the bench is, that's the only issue I would have is if the bench is out. Then again, I could just push the bench back or just move it out of the way. The bench doesn't weigh that much, it slides, as you're going to see here, fairly easy. So I could just write my hip down, and then all I got to do is just push it back and make sure that thing's up. And then I can stand up here. Then again, I don't like that. Or I could just do that, and it's pretty much out of the way. That would be up there, so then I'd have to run. Then I don't have to worry about how hard I go, because I'll be following along the video. Versus me like, okay, I'm going to run in place, and I'm just doing this. You know, first time I do it, I'm going like this, I'm running in place. And then by the end, I'm just going like this and not keeping it up, and it's just mostly no different than me sitting around. Obviously, that's a little different than me sitting around, but I think that might be an option, taking some of the funner stuff, you know, kind of like that kick thing that actually keeps you moving. Or the one beforehand on there. Just cut it down to the last minute and a half, 2 minutes of it, where they're doing it a little bit harder than they are most of the time. That, and, like I said, the Turbo Jam turbos and those things. I don't know. Then they wouldn't need to use 8 timers for anything but the planks, which is fine. I paid $7 for 2 of these, and that'll work for the planks anyway. Instead of having to stare at the clock, I can just set one up for the planks and set one up for the side planks, and then I have it timed. I don't have to worry about having to adjust each time. That needs to go back where it was. Anyway, yeah, that's why I was kind of zoned out. So, nobody's in there probably. One person is there. All right, let me turn this Muzak on. I call it Muzak because it's no, I don't consider it real music. Okay, so I'm trying to fuck around the rest of the time. It is 11:13, something like that. 11:12. That was the address I grew up at. 11:12. All right, so bench press. We had 70 on the first set, 75 on the second set last week, and we were going up to 80. So it's a 20-pound bar, and it's 60 pounds total. So it's 30 on each side. So 25. And 30. Stop it on the wall. I need a tree. I need a weight tree. 25, 30. Yeah. So 25, 30, 55, 60, 80. Okay. First set, 80 pounds, 15 reps. There. Okay. First set, 80 pounds, 15 reps. We'll go to 85. So it's just adding the 2.5ers. Watch the video. I can't remember the guy's name. I don't know the guy who originally posted, but I just followed a guy on TikTok. His TikTok shorts. Not TikTok. His YouTube shorts. Can't remember his fucking name. It's a ton of videos. I watched like probably 20 of his videos. They're all shorts. So I was like making food and waiting for shit to load on my computer. So I was kind of scrolling through. And some guy was talking about these 2.5-pound weights. He's like, isn't that kind of pointless, man? You know, in the background, he goes, and I said the same thing. My mantra from the beginning, do what you have to do. Never be afraid to use the pink weights. I live streamed on 3 platforms and posted it on YouTube for everybody to see. And they're in my highlight reels. Me using these tiny little pink weights when I started this thing. So yeah, sometimes these extra 2.5, it's an extra 5 pounds. It's a whole 5 pounds. It may not seem like much when you get into higher weights, but you ask anybody, those power lifters who break records, you put that extra 5 pounds on there, they're probably not going to be able to lift it. You know? These guys that are getting bloody noses and shit from lifting the heavy thing possibly fucking lift. That extra 5 pounds is going to add a lot to it. So, especially when you're on smaller weights. So, yeah, anyway. Make sure I put it on there. Okay, second set, 85 pounds. Okay, I struggled a little bit in the last couple, but it wasn't like I couldn't push it, so just saying. Second set, 85 pounds, 15 reps. I'm going to take up to 90 for next week. Probably will stay at 90 for both sets next week, but that's fine. Alright, so we strip these off of here. Kind of sucks, I'm going to put them right back on. There's some of them. Do the incline presses after this next exercise. But I still have to raise the thing up, so I'm going to have to take them off anyway. Alright, so, dumbbell flies. Whatever the fuck it's called. 17.5 on the first set last week, 20 on the second set. We're keeping it at 20 for this one. They gotta be right. There. Okay. Alright. First set, 20 pounds. Alright, first set 20 pounds, 15 reps. Then staying at 20 pounds for the second rep. Second rep, second set. Water likes to stay there. I should get a straw. I got a water bottle. I got a couple water bottles upstairs. I got a cool one. I bought it for my fucking car. It's a big, one of those insulated metal, whatever, fuckers things. With a straw on it and a handle. Holds like 32 ounces or something. I'm like, this fucking thing won't fit in my cup holder. I got an SUV. I have normal size cup holders. Like I believe. That's probably too big too. No, I think that'll fit in it. So that base is wider than that. The bad thing is, it's got the base is small, and it goes bigger, like any other like Polar Pop cup. It's smaller here, and then kind of tapers out just a little bit, and then all of a sudden it's like that. But I figured out smart water bottle, the 1 liter smart water bottle, that's the perfect size for the cup holder. So, you got to measure the diameter of that on the bottom and go back and find a new one that'll fit in there. My 2 water bottles that I got one of those life water bottles, whatever the fuck they're called. There's all like the filter thing in the middle with all the rocks and minerals and shit, and activates the water or something. And that won't fit in my cup holder either. Anyway. Alright, second set, 20 pounds again. Second set, 20 pounds, 15 reps. It's going to stay 20 pounds the next week. This one, I like this. This is fun. Oh yeah. I gotta set it up first. Alright. Incline press. Down here. You know it's getting hot outside, but turn the AC on first. Let's not be warming up upstairs yet. For the AC to kick on. Okay, so we had 45-degree angle or 30-degree angle. Probably just rough estimates, but those are the only two positions you want for an incline fly. If it's too high, that's basically doing a dumb military thrust. I like 45 degrees. 30 degrees would be fine too. Add a slow variation. That's the one I like. Okay. Let's leave these. There. I think it's where it's supposed to go. Maybe not. Might be supposed to go here. Yeah, I think that's right. Anyway, so incline presses. Last week we did 55 in the first set, 60 on the second set. We're going to 65. So we need 45 total. That'd be 22 and a half on each side. So 20, 30, 40. 52 and a half, 62 and a half, 65. Is what I said, right? 65? 60 plus. Alright. First set, 65. I think it's about right. Kind of. first set we did 65, 15 reps. I'm gonna take it up. I'm gonna blah 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 blah. I'm gonna take it up to 70. I'm gonna take that up to 70. Can't articulate my words. We'll take off to 2.5. Pull on 5. That's now 62.5. That's now 67.5. Doing scratching today too. That is 65. And that is 70. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. Alright. I don't know. Alright, second set, 70 pounds. I don't think I could have got one more of that. Probably could have if I had to, like it was looking about to fall on my neck. Anyway, I could have taken those off 25 times. Just thought about that. But it's more work. Alright, so second set, 70 pounds, 15 reps. It will stay at 70 pounds for next week. Alright, chest is done on the shoulders. Military press is first. Get these weights off of the bar. Alright, again, let's lean back, let's go straight up like I wanted to, or whatever. Military press, you can stand, you can sit, it doesn't matter. You can do them single arm, double arm, or alternating arms, it doesn't matter. However, heavy weights doing it double armed puts a lot of extra stress on your lower back that you don't need or want. So, counterbalancing it looks a lot nicer. So, alternating. Again, I'm still on light weights, so I'm not worried about it with the double arms yet. So. I still do this double arm. I know I said other way, but alternating. I will, as soon as I get into heavier weights, like probably at least 25, I will start alternating my arms. Because I know last week it was kind of like, with the 20s. So, speaking of that, last week we did 17.5 in the first set, 20 in the second set. We're keeping it at 20. So, here we go. We're 20 again. I don't have this up so I can lean on it the whole time. But then again, I could take my arms straight up. It'd be basically the same move. Just about. Okay, again, sitting, standing, single arm, double arm, alternating arm, it's really your choice. But I will recommend with heavy weights to do it at least alternating or single. Okay. These go slightly in front of your face, or in front of your head, not straight, not here. That way. Alright, so first set, 20 pounds, 15 reps. Last two, I was like, eh. The rest of them was just like, eh. Yeah. Last two were like, eh. The first 12 were like, or 13, whatever. So I'm going to go for 22 and a half on those. So that would be these ones. Nobody anywhere. Nobody's watching my life. I'm all by. Okay. I don't care. Alright, second set, 22 and a half. And again, these are two 10-pound weights on a 2.5-pound bar. The bar weighs about 2.5 pounds. Give or take a few ounces. They're definitely over 2 pounds and under 3 pounds. So. Okay, second, be careful not to poke my fucking head out with these ones. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Didn't hurt myself. They touched each other, not me. Woo! 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, I cheated like hell in the last one. you know I didn't. Just gave it a little extra nudge. And that's what I meant right there. A little extra strain on your back you don't need, so I'll probably start alternating those next week. Well, I will start alternating those next week. Alright, second set, 22 and a half, 15 reps. Keep it at that. And make a note here. ALT, does not stand for Atlanta. Stands for alternate. Alternate. I had to make sure I was right. Woo! Okay. So I need the bench for 1, 2, 3 more workouts. So, that right there. Alright, next on the roster, side lateral raises. Again, another exercise you can do double arm, single arm, or alternating, up to you. I do them double on these. 10 pounds in the first set, 12 in the second. We are doing 12 again. And you don't want to go more than shoulder height on these. A little bit more than that, it's not going to hurt anything. You just don't want to be eagle winging this shit, you know, you don't want to be not to move. Right there. That's the one thing about doing single arm on these. A lot of the trainers tell you can focus more. You can keep it on, you know exactly where you're going each time. When you do double arms, you're more focused on getting them up. So you're kind of swinging a little higher. But again, it's your workout, your call. It's not going to hurt anything to do them single arm. It's not going to hurt anything to do a double arm. It might help if you do them single arm. It might. Again, I'm not an expert. I'm not a trainer. I didn't play one on TV. I danced on TV, on cable TV. It was there. Not like that. Okay, first set, 12 pounds. So if you're paying attention to what you're doing, like you're watching yourself in a camera, viewfinder, mirror, whatever, keep an eye on what you're doing. That was one. Schedule a dash today? Look at that. Maybe forgot my son was coming over. Can we switch days? Or I was planning on just going out for lunch to make some money. That's probably it. I'm thinking about it. I'm going to make sure this alarm is off. It's going to go off. Nobody's on there anyway. Nobody. Woo. Okay. Yeah, so I gotta write it down. I didn't write it down. Always write it down. First set, 12 pounds, 15 reps. We're going to keep it at 12 pounds to the second set. Okay. There we go. Okay. Second set, 12 pounds, 15 reps. It is definitely staying at 12 pounds next week. Lateral. Lateral means side, doesn't it? Sideways. We're saying front lateral raises. Rear lateral raises. That's not correct. I have to look that up. I've been like thinking about that. And my like that kind of popped in my head. It went out real quick, and I was usually doing something else. Nobody. If anybody is there, let me find the definition of lateral, like the literal definition. In the meantime, I'm going to do my bent over straight arm rear lateral raises. Now you would think with the way Facebook and Instagram are so intertwined that you can share everything, you'd think your live would automatically, if you wanted to, automatically be live on Facebook too, wouldn't it? Talking to nobody. Talking to nobody. Anyway, we did 15 on the first set, 15 on the second set. We are keeping it at 15. This is a single arm exercise. You can do it on the bench. You can do it with a cable. Right, get a low cable. Or you can do it like this. Your choice. Alright, again, you want to avoid swinging your arm. This is another one you don't want to go too high. You know, don't force it to go farther than it should. You can take it right about there, right where your arm wants to stop. That's about where you should stop. Don't swing up here, and definitely don't swing down here and get momentum. Okay, first set, 15 pounds, right side. and 15s are wearing me out this much. I'm dreading that 3 and 10. Because I'm pushing myself harder with the weights that I probably would have a couple years ago. I'm doing weights that I would have done with the 3 and 10 a couple years ago. Even though that weight still got me in a pretty good shape, didn't give me any real decent gains. So, anyway. Alright, left side. Okay, first set, 15 pounds, 15 reps. Keep that at 15. Gotta step over the bench. If that was my second set, I probably would take it up to 17 next week. But I don't think 17 is going to work on a second set today. Fairly positive. Okay, second set, 15 pounds again, right side. Yeah, that's right. This just sounds like an intro that will never end. It's the intro that will never end. Come on, all my friends. Like literally, that whole song was an intro. That whole song was an intro. Okay, anyway, left side. like I said, that first set was the second set. I would go to 17 next week. But it wasn't. So I stayed at 15. And that second 15, not like the first 15. Anyway, second set, 15 reps, 15 pounds, 15 reps, and we will keep that the same for next week. Alright, shoulder shrugs. Again, this is the one I do twice a week, so I gotta check Thursdays. Last Monday we did 35 in the first set, 35 in the second set, so we're keeping it the same for Thursday. And Thursday we did 35 in the first set, 35 in the second set, and said we were going to keep it at 35 again. So, what we're going to do. Where are they? 40s, 35s. These bitches are heavy. Okay. One foot slightly in front of the other. Shoulders straight up and down. Not rotating, not rolling, not anything like that. Not twisting your head. Nothing stupid. Straight up and down. Hold it for a second or two. At the top. I would advise watching yourself in the mirror or something while doing this, because it will feel like you're getting it all the way up near the end, and you're just like doing this. Yep, that's a rep. If I wasn't watching myself, I wouldn't have caught myself on a couple of those where I was like this, and I was like, yeah, a little more. This is one that'll feel like you can increase it, and you actually can't. First set, 35 pounds, 15 reps. Like, you're doing it, you're like, yeah, good. If you're watching yourself, you realize you start here. And by the end of it, you're down here. You're like, oh, and your arms are going like this, and you feel, weights feel in the right spot, and this feels tight, and you're like, yeah, I'm good. And you're really just down here now. Yeah, I can increase the weight, and then you get there and you're like, oh, I can't do it. It would really be cool for a machine. I know they make them. I remember back when I was a teenager going to a gym, so I know they had one. But they made it so it would keep your arms straight. Like, there's like clamps. You get with your arms in. So you couldn't do any of this shit. You had that 100% for your shoulders. But it was also usually situated, like, there's a mirror right here, and it's like right here. You had to be like right there in your face. Make sure you're doing it right. Okay, anyway, second set. Alright, 35 pounds again, by the way. Did I write that down? last few, you notice my arms are coming up a little more on those. I had to watch to make sure I'm still, even though I was doing this, I'm still trying to get my shoulders up as much as possible. And this last couple didn't look as good as it felt as far as the completion. Like, that's where you want to be. I know it wasn't quite all the way up in the last one or two. I had to kind of like force it a little more just to get it as much as I could. So, second set, 35 pounds, 15 reps. And we'll stay there again for Thursday until we get all 15 reps right. I think they're good enough. Technically, all 30 reps. We don't ego lift here. Okay, shoulders are done. On the triceps. Tricep kickbacks. The bench already set up. 12 pounds in the first set, 15 on the second set last week, and we're keeping it at 15. Another one you can do bent over or on the bench or on a table. Either one will work. Most likely you will be doing this as a single arm exercise. On the wrong side. I have to step over the bench. It's like a ritual. Okay, so this is similar to this and this. But that's the move. This is not the move. That's the move. The variation of this, you can do palms up if you want. But if you're following my routine, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say do it hammer style. It's because of the way it's set up. Okay. We're doing sideways, and then with the skull crushers, you're here, and then you're here, and then you're here. So you got. So you got 3 different positions today. Just saying. But do whatever you want. Either way is a good workout. Alright, first set, right side, 15 pounds. Oh. I'll be honest. I did that first one. I'm like, I'm not getting like 4. I really didn't think I was gonna get more than 3. I did all 15. Just fine. I guess I don't know my own strength. All right. Anyway, left side. First set, 15 pounds, 15 reps. Long. It's long. So I pulled this out of the dryer. I know I've been sweating it. About it. Maybe not. Maybe it's just me being sweaty. Anyway, second set. Same thing, 15 pounds. I'd get workout to that. Alright, left side. Alright, second set, 15 pounds, 15 reps. We're going to keep that at 15 for next week. Alright, skull crushers. 25 in the first set, 27 on the second set. We're going to 30. So you need one 30-pounder. I should really stop wearing a hat on skull crushing. That and cable pull down. Cable pull over. Single cable, but gotta come with me. But then again, from out here. But skull crushing now. It's like, I take my hat off when I do. Alright, what did I say? 30? 30, right? 30? Is that 30 in there? Yeah, 30. Take those off. Okay. Okay. Make sure my head is the last spot. You don't recommend doing this with heavy weights. Heavy weights. I did it with lighter weights, but like this. Alright. I hear a couple songs in this. Alright, 30 pounds, 15 reps. I honestly think I could skip the 32 and go right to the 35 on that at this point. I know this is one I kept saying over and over again. I'm only going to increase it by a single arm increment just because I want to crush my skull, but that one was like, these last few times have been like, yeah, that's easier, that's easier. That's since I went, I mean, I don't have the first segment, but I went 17 to 20 on the first week, then 20 to 22 on the second week, 25 to 27, 30 at this point. Yeah. I'm going to skip and go right to the 35s. See how that goes. I don't know about you, but for me, it seems harder with my left hand. On the weight, and my right hand is supporting it. It does this way. Then again, it's also the second half when I switch to that one. So I switch my hands, because it does feel different with the hand position. me, please. Okay, second set, 35, 15. I'm going to go up to 37. So it's going to be that weight plus one of the ankle weights, wrist weights attached to the bottom of it. That's 37, not 40. All right. Last exercise. We did pretty good. The workout portion, the weightlifting portion, weight training portion, whatever you want to call it. I think we're going to hit about an hour and 15 minutes. That's not bad. Considering the first week, I was doing the 1 to 30 in the first day. The first day took me 40 minutes to do my 20-minute workout and the actual workout. Then again, I was like, I'm not talking, I'm playing, until it's done. Close grip, reverse grip, tricep pull down. No. Well, that would actually be a good workout. Close grip, push down. I was thinking of the lat pull down. Close grip, reverse grip. Basically chin-ups. That's tomorrow. The close grip push downs, we did 35 in the first set, 40 in the second set. We're keeping it at 40. Well, that 40 was a bitch. Yeah, I should just bring over that other rusty 10-pounder. Put them on this side. Oh, I'm dumping, I'm short. First set, 40 pounds. Okay, first set, 40 pounds, 15 reps. We'll keep it at 40. Is that not night vision or just because I'm wearing white? Camera has night vision. 79 $9.95. Pretty good HD camera. Okay, long enough. Alright, second set, 40 pounds. I tripped on my carpet. Alright, second set, 40 pounds, 15 reps. It will stay at 40 pounds next week. And we're done. Not good timing. It wasn't done yet. It was just a silent spot. Whew. Okay. Yeah, I did enough talking beforehand. So, okay. I have to go eat. Get some shit done outside. Shower. Dress for the day. Probably still go pick up my son. I don't think his car's working yet. He got a new one. He's got money to go buy a new one. He's driving an old 97? 97 Tricep. The back end took a shit. The back end took a shit. That's funny. That's some funny shit right there. I don't care who you are. Get her done. Anyway, I'm not like a big Larry the Cable Guy fan. He gets funny to it. Yeah, that's it. I'm done. TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. All the same usernames. I believe my Twitter is the same thing, but there's a underscore in between Ponyboy and 113, I believe. If you want to go see me troll Biden, that's pretty much what I do on Twitter. Yeah, you want to check my other sites? All the same username here. TikTok is my main account. Gets all the fitness journey updates first, and the highlight reels. So fitness journey playlist and the highlight reel playlist. We'll have those videos respectively. So yeah, all the updates and everything else will be there. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, I would prefer that if whatever you're following me on, please go to my TikTok and direct those in my fitness journey playlist under an appropriate video. You know, don't ask me about, you know, what do I need to do to get in better shape under my video making fun of Biden or Amber Heard or the gun violence. That would just be kind of goofy. That's why there's playlists for you to go ahead and check that out. So, or use the Q&A feature. Either way, I can make a video reply. I don't know why I'm doing all this. I have to do something with my hands. I'm just rambling all over the place. Anyway, let's try this again. TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. All the same usernames. If you want to check me out in those platforms, go by all means. Go ahead and check out the other platforms. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, I would appreciate if you directed them to my TikTok, because that's my main account. That's where I spend most of my time. All my fitness journey updates, all my weekly updates on my progress go into the fitness journey playlist. All the highlight reels that I make, which are pretty much just fun for me to do. I think they're fun to watch. I literally watch them all the time. Like, I do. They're in the highlight reel playlist on there. All of those videos are also on YouTube in a also named Fitness Journey playlist. A playlist is also named Fitness Journey. I'm still stumbling all about shit. Anyway, I'm not going to restart. So, YouTube gets all the workout videos, and they are up to date as of yesterday's. So all 9 weeks, all 7 days, every day. Every day for the last 9 weeks, all those videos are up and posted on YouTube. If anybody wants to go back and reference them, other than me, they are there for your viewing pleasure. Instagram gets the weekly update videos, as well as the highlight reels, and then the weekly progress pictures are also posted up on Instagram. And those get automatically shared to my Facebook when I post them as well. So, Twitch is just Twitch. I just live stream on Twitch. I don't know what else to do on there. So, the other thing, I do this every day. I've done this every day for 9 weeks, and I still can't get through that whole fucking spiel without stumbling over and fucking it up. So, basically the point is, the progress pictures are on Instagram, the workout videos and the progress videos are on YouTube. All the progress videos go to TikTok first. It is my main account. I would like you to direct any comments, questions, or concerns there through the Q&A feature or the Fitness Journey playlist, so I can make a video reply to your comments. I will not ignore you if you choose to communicate with me on another platform, as some people like to do on their lives and other stuff. So yeah, if you leave me a comment on one of my videos on YouTube, I will respond with my pictures on Instagram, provided you're not some spam Instagram thing where, you know, every fucking picture I post that is tagged workout. I tag the same thing, workout, exercise, fitness in every video. And as soon as I post it, I mean, immediately, I get a comment right under there. Send us your pics at Instagram Fitness Sharing, or at Ohio Fam, you know, whatever. All this, send your pic, send your pic, send your pic. We can, you know, send your pic so we can promote it. I'm like every fucking one. I'm like, why? Right? I'll go to some of those pages too, and it'll be like, I'll scroll through, and they're all like these jacked fucking motherfuckers on their page. I'm like, you want my fat ass on your fucking page? You know, you're not a fitness motivation place. You're just a I don't know. Spam. It's spam. Most likely. So anyway, yeah, that's it. Das vidanya. It didn't turn off.